All right, hey everyone. So we recently did an experiment on composting, and it actually went perfectly, almost too well, if you could possibly have that. Uh, there'll be a link to the video here, but in a nutshell, we threw a whole watermelon in there, and after 45 days, it literally composted perfectly. It was completely gone except for, actually, I think it's still right here, this little piece of skin that was remaining, and it's literally did its job. It was easy, to the point, um, really the easiest way to compost. But it was so easy that it almost felt like um, an infomercial, to be quite honest. And while that is a way to do it, and there was nothing that I was hand wavy or lying to you about. I kind of gave like a really best case scenario using a watermelon. So I thought I would show something maybe more realistic of some other scraps that you might be putting in. So I got two sets. I've got this one that has a lot of uh, dragon fruit peel, orange peel that I'm going to dump in. This is the exact same bin that we used earlier. So here, I'll toss in some of that. But this bag, this is the one that I think will be very interesting. And this is actually a bag of really tough material. You can see in there, you'll see a lot of corn husks. There'll be some corn cobs in there as well, along with some other um, fruits and vegetables. So realistically speaking, these softer materials, like the dragon fruit peels, uh, that should decompose just like the watermelon. We shouldn't see any traces of that. What I'm hoping to show here is that things like corn, especially the husks, are going to take a bit longer. So I'm going to bury this again. Exact same thing that we did last time. And hopefully what I'm going to do here is show that while it is easy, um, there are going to be some things that take longer. So that's kind of what I'm trying to show in this variation of the experiment. So easy enough where you can still bury it and do nothing, but maybe not expect to see what we saw last time, which was literally no traces of anything. Because sometimes you're going to toss in seeds. Sometimes you're going to toss in, you know, avocado pits or peach pits, things like that are very hard and or much woodier material that's going to take much longer. So hopefully this will be another interesting one. We have what we think is going to happen. So all the nice soft material similar to the watermelon should compost very nicely in 45 days. And we'll see how far along the tougher material, like the corn husks, will take in 45 days as well. So should be very exciting. All right, so it's been another 45 days, and let's see what has composted. And as you recall, we did put more fibrous material this time, so I don't expect there to be nothing like we saw last time with the watermelon. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's some of that husk material, right? A lot of that husk material, actually. We can see. Oh, as you can see, here's the actual cob, the inner core is hollow actually, but the outside is still there. It is very soft, very, very soft, but not completely decomposed as we saw from the watermelon. And here's another cob that you can see literally right through it. The inner core seems to be a little faster to decompose than the rest, but there. Oh, there's a big cob there. And again, this is actually really, really soft. It's obviously hard for you to tell, but I'm literally breaking the center cob in half with just a few fingers. Let's see what else we got here. I think that's most of everything else actually composted pretty well. So the fibrous material that we knew about, right? The husk, the cobs themselves, of course. That is all still around, but definitely has decomposed and composted quite a bit. I don't recall what this one is, but the tag is still on it. Maybe that's some, looks like maybe a peel, maybe an orange peel there. But just wanted to kind of show that contrasting result. This is still a fantastic way to compost, as we can see here. Very low effort. But depending on what you put in, so the first time we did a full watermelon, that was completely gone in 45 days. And this time we put something else, such as corn husks and corn cobs, and that is still around after 45 days. So hopefully that was helpful and insightful for you. I'll be doing some more composting experiments in a little bit as well, but thought that I would share that a little bit so that you didn't think that everything just disappears after 45 days. All right, thanks everyone.